Hey fam, let me borrow $2. Welcome to the Industry Special.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Industry Special, episode 18. I'm
Peyton
Josh.
Manning.
This is
George.
This is
Dexter.
all right. Quick preview of what we're doing. We have some interesting Halloween shows we worked. George has his SOB spooky show. We had a little comedian come by who had a bunch of other comedians.
He was
headline.
a very, very big comedian.
He was a big comedian, I guess. Yeah, that's true. We had Mitski. We have some sports ball news, some Pelicans news as usual. No problem there.
It's Pelicans.
Some Giants signing some shit that Dexter's not happy about. Baseball free agency. And some games, top 10 stuff to talk about. Some
Top 10.
Woo! Wacky news. We have some really interesting shit. We have somebody got attacked by sporks. More info later.
I'm just happy they still make sporks.
Blunt-shaped asteroids. And somebody having sex with multiple ghosts.
Promiscuous little slut.
Ooh, spooky.
Little red Corvette.
All right, so let's do our tradition real quick. Let's get this over with. Hurt me, hurt my soul. I've been doing that lately. So
Yeah,
Cheers.
Cheers to bad decisions.
Yep.
I would like to point out,
Everywhere.
we're doing this after we voted. Go vote.
Go
I'm jealous that only one
fucking
of us
vote.
has a ticket.
I
I
threw
mean,
mine's away,
a
so-
sticker. I left my sticker at the house. I was
So,
going to talk about it, but let's not get into politics. I'm just saying this is probably be too
Yeah.
late for you to do it. But in general, take yourself to the poll
Vote,
and
guys.
vote.
No, this might. I mean, we got a lot of time. Also of note, it is
Do we?
1:45 in the afternoon. We usually do this about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we won't be drinking any
so
beers.
yeah, this might go
This is
live
gonna be
before the results are in.
It tastes like I hate children.
So yeah, if we do go live with this and you haven't yet voted, you can register and vote same day in
Dexter,
California.
do me a favor, get on all of our social
Ugh.
media and shout out, go vote. Please.
I'll take a picture of my sticker and then blast that out.
Yeah, do that.
Throw it
That'll
down.
be on Industry Special. No You at Twitter. Industry Special with a U. Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. Industry Special.
The industry special on
The
YouTube.
industry. Well, it's just
Yeah.
Industry Special. The Industry Special is the link. What
Yeah,
else do
yeah.
we have? Patreon.com/Industry Special, where you can donate, pledge money, and we got a lot of
Was it
topics.
Not Twitcher.
We got a lot of
but Switcher?
rewards. Stitcher.
Stitcher.
Stitcher,
SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, but also Patreon. We have rewards. We have topics.
Yeah, come.
We do things for you. You can do things with us, and we got more shit coming. Specifically, art by George.
So this $5 tier, nobody wants to send us any topics. So I'm saying maybe you'll send us a topic to
For some art.
for some art. I do pastels. If for the $5 tier, you send us a topic. Hopefully, it's something that a subject we talk about on the podcast, and I'll just do a little pastel about it, just for you, $5 donator,
If I get enough
and I'll give you
time,
dibs on the piece.
I'll start doing some crayon coloring and just send it to
Alright.
everybody who's already giving us money. Fuck
I'd like
it.
to point out that the price of the piece
join you
is
on
to be
that.
TBD.
I do stick figures.
The $5 is just straight up for the concept itself.
I'll change that tonight on the tier list.
Thank you.
I had something else to say. Something important. Oh, well, that's another cool thing.
All right,
We
it's
got
not
new
important.
coasters.
Sorry.
Yeah, we got new coasters.
We used to just
PlayStation
have
coasters.
basic ass bar coasters. Now we got
Now we got
PlayStation coasters.
PlayStation
I am Gran
coasters.
Turismo,
Medieval.
I am Parappa.
I love this game. I never got to beat it because I had a game breaking bug.
but in real
my
life, I'm Gran Turismo too.
But then I have the best of them all, Destruction Derby.
game. Oh god.
I'm not drinking, so I'm just going to use this coaster
Never
from
even
my
heard of
beautiful little bowl.
Destruction Derby. Yeah. So let's go, guys. Jump into
Shit.
God.
Yo, Halloween. So the
I'll
last
go
episode
first.
we did, no, I will.
Okay.
The last episode we did
All right.
was the day before Halloween. Halloween show
Here we go.
was this show. So this dude, his name was Quando Rondo, is on the marquee. You know how fucking I can't hold my head up high. Your
Okay.
name is Quando
So
Rondo.
since you started with him, tell me about him. I want to know.
He was very unmemorable.
Right.
The rest of those cats were
Thanks.
trash. They just get up and yell on stage and jump up and down. So the headliners, the only reason I know how to say their names is because they had a crowd chant.
Okay.
SOBRBE. These
SOB.
motherfuckers were trash. Like the epitome of trash.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't hire them at a frat party. Trash.
So on a
Somehow
scale
we've
from like
hired them for 6 shows
This
in
cat-
the last year and a half.
This cat came out with a blonde patch over his right eye, talking about yo,
so George,
get live, and then he left the stage for 10 minutes.
on the scale of Playboy Cardi to Shoreline Mafia, Where are we at?
We're at Playboy Cardi's purse right here.
Yes. All right.
We are at Playboy Cardi's purse. This show is embarrassing. They came out on stage. First, they had like 50 hats lined up on stage. It was like 3 rows of hats on the stage, and they didn't move. They just stood.
Really? What the fuck?
With the beat all the way up. This cat did the same song 3 different times. He said LOL in a rhyme.
LOL?
3 different times.
Do they have noises?
LOL.
Shotgun? Snipers?
No, they had a lot of gunshots. It was gunshots because people can't write transitions anymore. Look, if you like
George, turn it down just a little bit. Don't scream.
If you like SOBRBE,
yeah,
and you find yourself in my car for some reason,
I have a friend who
don't fucking touch the radio, man.
Happen.
Do not touch the motherfucking music. I'm telling you, I will kick you out of the car on the freeway. These motherfuckers were trash. It was embarrassing.
Bad, huh?
They came out on stage and they said, "Yo, everywhere else we went, yo, the crowd wasn't really live. When we home, we want the crowd to be live." I'm like, the crowd was live because you motherfuckers suck balls. Get the fuck off the stage, man.
What's the crowd?
Yeah,
like?
what is the crowd
Young
like?
and dumb.
Drinking?
These cats are from Vallejos. It's all like 20. No, man, we made like $15.
Yo, really?
Really?
Damn.
Was it okay? What color were these youngsters?
It's a mix.
Okay.
Diverse
Not
crowd.
a lot of. All right, so not a lot of. It was more colored than not colored,
Okay. Bringing people
but it was a lot of
together.
young folk.
I had a white boy who wanted to roll through that show.
It was a couple white people here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of white couples.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Shout out to you, Seth.
A lot of.
Seth is a Patreon.
I mean, a lot of
Right,
Asians
yep,
and
Patreon.
Latinos
Yeah.
and black kids. I mean, it was like.
Love you, babe.
I mean, it was the California melange over here.
Okay.
I didn't take a Native American poll. I'm not gonna speak to that. But I mean, it was just a mix. It was
So-
but the crowd was young, and
Anything
so it
crazy
wasn't really
happen?
drinking.
You got
Yeah,
thrown
the
out? Somebody get
main
thrown
act
out?
sucked. That was what fucking happened.
Crazy. Anybody get thrown out and the show get
Oh
fucking...
yeah, a couple people got thrown out, fake
Yeah.
IDs and drinking and shit like
That's
that.
usual, yeah.
Larry got upset because we had a couple first-time bartenders passing out bottles.
Oh.
We got to be more vigilant.
Dude, we
gotta
really
be-
do.
We got to
It's
be more
getting big.
vigilant with that in the meetings too. We have to tell our managers to be like, make sure we tell the first-timers don't
If you
give out
fucking
glass
hire
bottles.
new people, you should know to tell them that.
You hope. All we can do is hope at this point.
Yeah.
If we remind them 5 minutes before the meeting, hopefully they will address it.
Yeah. All right.
These motherfuckers suck, man. Don't buy tickets to this show, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
George
did it
is
sell out?
very...
Huh?
Did it sell out?
Fuck no.
Oh.
The Miz was
interesting.
Well, they sold out Social Hall 3 days, and then they did Regency. So
The
I
Miz was
assumed it
basically
gonna be-
empty.
They're moving on
Maybe
up.
the next one will be sold out, but they sucked.
Hopefully, there's no.
Moving on up.
These cats, were
They'll be at the
trash.
Bill Graham next. That's what.
These cats are so good that the stage was full of hats and nobody was moving.
Yikes. So they had their whole posse on stage.
I feel like
20
they were
people.
like, because they were late,
Mhm.
because they're from Vallejo, they were late.
I have a
So
look.
instead of doing like the what do you call it, the meet and greet? Instead
Yeah.
of doing the meet and greet, they were like, y'all just stand on stage while we on the show.
Uh.
Then I was like, have a party, dance around, like it's a
Yeah.
music video or something. Like you next to the speakers at when you showed up to the meet and greet, you must
Yeah.
like these cats.
Right.
So why you just standing there like a knob, man?
They don't know what to do. They're
Shit's
awkward.
for
Awkward people.
Yeah, especially when the music sucks,
That's
man.
it.
Shit's embarrassing. Man.
So the next
What's
day
up?
for the load-in,
Yeah.
was talking to Larry,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh man, how was the show last night?" He was like, "Well, I'm gonna go upstairs, and he said I'm going to reimagine it. I'm gonna get a cheese grater and jerk off with it. That's how bad it was, right?"
Yeah.
He said that in the backstage area,
Mm-hmm.
somebody was threatening to abuse some woman and this and that.
Mm.
He had to literally get like all of the tour managers together and be like, check this out. Y'all motherfuckers need to get all of them, get they shit together. 'Cause
Tell you,
it's
they were
going
like-
down. They about to start fighting and all kind of shit. Just
Yeah.
rowdy as a motherfucker.
I don't think the cats on stage are old enough to drink.
Yikes. Yikes.
It's trash
All right.
and embarrassing.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Well, my night wasn't that crazy. I'll go through mine real fast. It was called The Damned. They're a punk band from like the I don't know, fucking 70s, 80s. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
Didn't care.
Man, I would have much rather been at your show.
This was the show that all the old like bartenders that we have would come to,
Yeah.
and they were there. I saw a certain bartender, a certain Russian bartender.
Punk rock.
It was a great night though.
like San Francisco style punk.
No, British punk. Funny enough.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. You did say British punk.
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
handing out
I'll pay
candy.
attention now.
It was cool. We made about good amount of tips. They were
You
drinking
handed-
beer.
Halloween. You were handing out candy.
I was handing out
Was
candy.
Pumpkin handing out candy?
Pumpkinhead was lost.
Unwrapped
That
and
was
rewrapped
not-
candy?
That was not his show. He did not want to be there. I had a good night. Didn't do much. I can't tell you much happened, honestly. Nobody got into a fight. Nobody went crazy. Drank. Old people, metalheads, punkheads,
How was
chilling.
the music? You remember anything about the
remember.
dance?
Oh, that's the one thing I remember about the music. It was too loud. They had too much sound that
I heard it
fucking
actually
night.
wasn't good from the barback he worked with that night, who came to the load-in the next
He
day.
described
Is he or is he not a fan of this group?
He is a fan, but he was a fan
he
30
said
years ago.
they didn't age very well. Their sound is
You know,
just...
I remember him using that exact phrase.
They didn't age very well
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm.
I couldn't tell. I didn't never listen to them. I don't know their old stuff. So they just sounded like they were really fucking loud and I didn't want to be there. So most of the night, I was just walking around handing out candy.
I'll take his word for it.
It's like
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili
You
Peppers.
really should. That was it. Damned was whatever. Not the greatest show. Don't care. Made some money. Not sold out either. 800 tickets. Felipe Esparza. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah.
He had like
Comedy show, guys.
4 openers.
Latino comic.
They were real, like meh and below. I do remember the second guy. He was funny. He came out. He was like, "Hey, I'm here, and so are my ears." And he just started telling jokes. But his delivery was like real nervous. Like if he slowed down 5 or 6%, he'd be really, really funny.
Yeah.
But he was just real nervous, and he was saying everything way too fast, and the jokes were hitting, and they were
He'll get there eventually.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
his cadence was
hopefully because he could write jokes. He was funny.
Okay.
And he was clean. He didn't swear. So that's how I know you're funny. When you can be funny without using curse words,
Yeah.
you're generally a funny person.
That's dope.
Shout out to Bill Cosby.
Dig it.
Let's not shout out
not
serial
shout out.
rapists.
I didn't
Bill
say shout out what he
Cosby.
did. Damn it!
Anyway, in any way.
You shout out Bill Cosby.
All three of us have been
Shout
singing
out
R.
Jeffrey
Kelly
Dahmer.
for the past
Shout out
3
Christopher
shows.
Columbus.
Okay,
Let's just
nah.
shout out some fucking evil people here.
Both of them have done nothing good.
Shout out the president.
Shout out
All
to
right.
Bill Cosby.
Go
His love
vote.
for Fournette.
I remember one of the openers was like a bigger chick.
Yeah, her last name was Romanowski.
She was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was like Isabel Gabriella. I don't remember.
She was Mexican and Russian.
Yeah, she's kind of funny.
She was all right.
Her jokes were...
I want to
Very,
talk about the host,
interesting.
who I assume was the opener at first until he was.
I don't know who the host was.
He was just the
I
MC
don't
of the
know,
show.
but
I
he
didn't
was-
see him.
he
On
was-
comedy
he
shows,
was
there's
pretty
the
bad.
first guy comes out,
Yeah.
tells a couple jokes, and then introduces every comic. He's like the MC of the show.
Yeah.
So
He's the,
he, for one, he ripped off Paul Mooney joke about roaches,
Oh yeah,
saying that in affluent
That was that
neighborhoods
guy?
they also have roaches, but they call them water bugs. This is a fucking Paul
I
Mooney
remember
joke
that guy.
from
about
at least 10 years ago.
about Harlem.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then he could not stop saying
The F word.
faggot.
Oh.
He said that at least
Interesting.
5 times.
Interesting.
I'm from here. I could say that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm from out here, Tenderloin,
That's not how that works, by the way.
Faggot this, faggot
Just
that. I was
saying.
like, all right, dog.
That's
Introduce the
really-
next comic.
Really not how that works.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Unless he's a homosexual person.
I don't want to talk about him anymore.
I don't remember his
Fuck.
name.
Nope.
Hopefully, this person who he remembers us and he's watching the podcast right now. Stop saying the word faggot, please.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. And we'll stop too.
We should have stopped already.
All right. So what do you guys think of the main act? Felipe.
I thought
Funny.
it was funny.
Yeah?
It was good.
I thought it
Yeah?
was really
It was
funny.
pretty good.
He started off telling jokes about how his kids are bad at sports. I'm like,
Mhm.
that's classic.
All right.
It's and I remember pretty much laughing at him for the whole hour he was on
Yeah.
stage.
We're all pretty engrossed.
He
in
didn't do
this.
2 hours like Franco Escamilla,
Yeah.
but he was funny the whole time to me because
Good
he was in
shit.
English.
All right.
I didn't watch all the show, but what I did watch
I mean, we were
was
working.
pretty damn
We
good.
were working,
Yeah. All right.
Should we yellow that out? Leave the air quotes in.
No.
All right. Mitsuki. This one I could explain.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Bjork Jr. over here.
Yeah, she was she is an indie quote unquote indie rock. She for every song she would sing, she had a performance. She was fucking doing so. At one point, she sang a song. She was pacing back and forth like she was about to go crazy. Just flip the fuck out.
But the lyrics in the song were about her
Yeah, it was
moving like life
like-
was moving faster.
Yeah, it was some weird, crazy shit, and I
Yeah.
dug it.
The one thing
I was
that
okay with it.
What did I say to you? I really liked her femininity.
Yeah, 'cause she was like throwing tantrums on stage. And
Yeah,
shit.
she was doing a lot of like girly shit.
I remember you said she sounded like a lost child, or she looked like a lost child.
In that particular song that she was singing
Yeah, sure.
about, in the dance piece, the what do you call it, that interpretive dance,
I don't know, man. Performance art, kind of
choreography, whatever. I mean,
Whatever
like
she
I
was
feel
doing.
like everything that she did was matching the song that she was talking about.
shit. Yeah, she really was trying. It
She was on
interesting.
stage for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And each song was less than 3 minutes long. This chick just writes and writes and writes. I
Yep.
do remember one thing. Some
I
of her
dig it.
lyrics start to get overwrought.
You think?
Uh-huh. Started like she was just getting like, oh, my heart.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's that kind of music, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, yeah, it wasn't emo. It was indie rock.
Her, can we talk about the opener?
Yes, please.
The overcoats. These motherfuckers to me sounded like they took Christian rock, as you had said too, Christian rock, and literally just made it white girl beats, white girl sounds, white girl lyrics. It was so fucking asinine. I hated this. I hated them. I couldn't stand it.
I'm not really pro advertising because I don't believe that it's true. But if you watch a Facebook commercial, imagine that for 45 minutes.
It was bad. And they tried to do a little shimmy on stage, a little dance. It
was awkward. And their voices were just like, we want to sound just like all the people on commercials.
Fucking generic. I hated the whole thing, honestly. I dreaded the whole thing.
And they didn't let the band play.
Yeah. Mitski's show was a bunch of hipsters.
Did she let the band play?
Mitski?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she let the band play when she went in the back and got her guitar out. Remember?
Oh, she did get her fucking...
She let the band play for a little bit. Okay, shout out to Mitski for letting the band play.
A second. There's one of those shows where the merch fucking line was longer than our bar lines. The merch line was up the stairs again, as usual.
We have to figure out a way to steal money from merch.
Have them sell alcohol and give away free merch. That's the best we could do.
It's pretty shite.
We didn't. It was all hipsters. We didn't sell much. We didn't. I mean, I don't remember how much we made. It was like crap. If I remember.
It was bad.
We drank it away that night for sure.
Right. Anyway, that was that show. That was Mitski. Let's get him fucking sports ball. Tired of this shit.
Sports ball.
Damn. These all the shows we have, huh?
Yeah. 3 shows.
Sports ball. Sports. Sports. All right, so we have Pelicans news.
Hit me with some.
George, give him the
bad
Anthony
news.
Davis line.
Yeah, so Anthony Davis is out.
I didn't even hear this line.
How do you know this?
Anthony Davis, I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have the quote in front
How do
of
you
me.
know this?
If I play perfectly, we have a chance to win. If I don't play perfectly, we don't have a chance to win. I don't necessarily look for that responsibility, but I'm willing to carry it.
Wow.
Again, that's paraphrasing. I'm not exactly...
And that is all facts.
He is not loyal.
He knows how thin the line is. I mean, how long has he been there, man? 6-7 years now?
Never
I don't
mind.
think it's that long.
No?
He had his rookie contract, which is 4 years.
It might be 6.
And then he's like...
Yeah, but you never finish out your contract. You re-up and do another contract.
It's not like the NFL where the contract, when they sign in a rookie extension, it kicks in after the first contract is done. It's not one of those things like the NFL where they can tear up a contract.
The last year you can.
If it's written that way.
Which most of them are.
He was a first-round draft pick. I don't think first-round draft picks have
Him,
any say in
Paul
the money
George, most of them.
So is
do it
he
that
on
way.
that kind of contract?
He is on a max, but he's got opt-outs.
Well, you always pretty much
He's got
sign your
opt-outs.
first re-sign because you got to get that money.
The
while
NBA
you
has
can.
slotted contracts for draft picks now, remember?
Yeah. But I mean,
So
that's
they're
why
guaranteed and you can't...
Yeah. But I mean, he's the
supersede
first pick, so he's getting as much money as possible anyway.
He's leaving.
Yeah.
He's gone.
How does he? When will he leave? This season?
This is the last
This
year.
is the last year before the opt-out, correct? Or is it next year?
He's gone after this.
Okay. Sad. Very sad.
He will not be wearing New Orleans, whatever color was that, purple and blue?
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
What's the color
magenta?
of fish?
What?
It's like that greenish, bluish.
Oh, like not
It's
cyan.
It's not. Sometimes,
no.
they have
Turquoise.
white jerseys. Do they have black jersey?
They have a real dark blue jersey.
They don't have a blackout jersey. So,
Whatever. Okay.
yeah, he's out of there.
This is not interesting. We have a
This is
walkthrough
bad.
happening downstairs.
Excellent.
Yeah. So if you hear any noise, pardon. It's a walkthrough.
We do share this space.
Yeah.
Baseball free agency.
It's
Hit me
the
with some
beginning.
quick.
We don't have
Quick
anything.
thing.
I'm just saying it's the beginning.
So what?
It's about to start getting expensive. That's it.
We also forgot to mention that the Pelicans have lost 6 games in a row after we gave y'all good news about the Pelicans. So
That's what
it's all
hence
downhill
the
so
Anthony
far.
Davis quote.
It's just this one thing. They'll pick up. Trust me, they will.
It's
pick
early
up.
still.
We got this.
Well, we are 10%
got
through
this.
this. We're like 15% through the season, Josh. It's time to start getting worried and freaking out.
Nah, there's no. We're the Pelicans.
Trends are
We've-
developing, sir.
Trade
never-
deadline.
We've never done well, so when we do well, it's beautiful. It's great.
It's true.
Giants signing a Dodgers.
So we have, hold on, we'd like to introduce the man with the SF act.
Uh-oh.
This is the resident Giant fan here.
Yeah.
This also is a hat from 1963.
Are you a lifelong Giants fan,
Okay.
sir?
Yes.
So
Cool.
that means he's a lifelong Dodger hater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Giants are on the precipice of signing the number 2 baseball executive in the Dodger organization. And I would like to know how.
Something. I'm not even gonna look his name up.
I would like
He's
to-
yours now, Dexter.
Yeah, I know.
No, he
Why
hasn't.
you
No,
wanna look-
this
he's
is
yours now.
this is all speculation.
Will he
yours
still
now.
be a Dodger?
No
How do you feel about
speculation.
signing a Dodger?
Yeah, man.
I mean, we've signed Dodgers before. This wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least he's a man of color. So
Okay.
I want more of those in executive positions.
Okay. I mean, he's already.
Regardless, I want him to do a good job. No, he's not sign for hella money and come sabotage us.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dodgers are bad
Yeah.
and they're evil, but they're not smart.
They're evil.
That's why they lose constantly.
It's true.
So yeah,
All right.
whatever. He's gonna wear black and orange next year, possibly.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
That is all the sports ball news we have, guys, except for George. Do you want
So
that?
last episode we had a story about possibly DJ Durkin being reinstated as the coach of Maryland, and 48 hours later he was fired. And I would like to point out that he wasn't fired because the Board of Regents decided that they were making a mistake. He was fired because of the public backlash. Even the governor
And the
of
kicker
Maryland,
and punter having a fight.
the punter got jumped. He didn't
What?
have a fight. He got jumped. He got.
Punter was
they
like,
they
Hey, he's
held
not
his
that
arms.
bad. And they were like, "What, motherfucker?"
Fuck you.
The quote from the punter says they held his
Yeah.
arms while somebody punched him in the face.
Yo, really?
hmm
What the fuck?
Because he was anti them. This was a pro Durkin group or something.
Yikes.
So and the what do you call it? The main asshole on the Board of Regents, the head president, executive motherfucker.
The
he
regent.
stepped down.
The
Yeah,
head of the board.
The
king-
regent.
the king
The
stepped
king
down.
regent.
The
That's
steward,
redundant.
the steward stepped down. He said he quit.
After he was like the main reason that the guy got his job back.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like
he was like, "Y'all better bring him back."
like straight up. Nuke it.
The
Yikes.
next
Nuke it.
day, it's like
Nuke it.
everybody's like, "Are you fucking?"
Like all these kids that play for
You
Maryland,
just killed somebody.
Yeah.
you can have the scholarship for the rest of the year. If
Yeah.
you want to play, you can play, but next year all your scholarships are rescinded and you're free to go wherever you want to go. We're not playing football for years. They don't deserve it. They've shown that they don't deserve it.
Shit.
I don't want to root for Maryland football until everybody, like, I want the president, the AD, the vice president, every fucking fake steward on the Board of Regents, all of you got to get out of there. And then maybe in 5 years I'll be down for it.
George
It's the
is
same
not
thing with
watching
Joe
football
Pa.
anymore.
It's the same thing with Joe Pa. Like, how could you possibly, this dude just let this dude do that to the kids for decades because he was a mediocre football coach? Like, and then people are fighting against. You got to keep you got to keep the statue up. You gotta give us the wins.
Well-
You gotta keep Joe Pa's name everywhere. I'm like, look at what he did. Don't ignore what he did.
Regardless, you
Kill the kid.
take action.
Durkin let a kid die on the field.
As a viewer, you take action with your views and the money you give them. So, George, I respect that you're not watching it. That's fucking cool.
I'd like to point out part of the reason I'm not watching it is
There's two
because
reasons.
it's the University of Maryland. It's hard to find coverage about that in the Bay Area.
All right.
So I wasn't watching it in the first place.
Cool.
But
yeah,
now,
they get like what 3 games nationally, maybe.
no.
I mean,
if they
ESPN2 might have
look,
a
if Maryland,
Maryland versus North Carolina game.
the reason Maryland would be on TV is because if they're playing Ohio State for some
Yeah.
reason, or Alabama, or some other SEC team, like they suck. They've sucked their entire existence. They won like one championship in the 1930s.
You're
It's
self-aware.
over.
I'm happy.
It's over.
No.
Just let
no.
it be over.
Just know what you are.
Just burn it down and let it grow from nothing.
All
All
right,
right.
now.
Now Dexter knew what I was
There
talking
you go.
about.
That's what we were
beforehand.
waiting on. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's right,
George,
DJ
you want to hit
Durkin
the
happened."
echo? Say it.
CEO.
All right. Let's fucking do it.
They're all down there like, "What? Is that the ghost that you guys were mentioning before?"
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
All right,
right.
Dexter. What are we playing today?
So I didn't have enough time to really scout out a specific CEO or whatever.
Mhm.
So we're just doing straight up basketball today again,
I like to
Okay.
preface this.
like how we started.
So,
Current players.
going back to the basics.
Yes.
Get your pen, your paper, play with me, or fuck off.
Definitely fuck off. All right,
Yeah,
number
I
one,
agree. One.
Lance Stevenson.
That's a basketball.
Number 2,
George, shut up. I'm tired of your shit.
number 2,
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
Ah, dude, I have no fucking clue. Middleton sounds like a CEO name, but I'm going to say basketball. Just 2.
Number 3,
Spell Chris.
Ooh. Is there an H in
Sam Allen.
Say that again, please.
Sam Allen.
Sam Allen.
there? I'm going with a fucking CEO.
That's 2 first names there. You can't trust anything he does.
Number 4.
Fuck. He's right.
Are you are
No,
we
we're on
ready?
4.
Number
We're on 4. We're on 4.
Gerald Green.
Gerald Green? No fucking clue. I'm going 2 and 2.
He sounds like he's a
CEO.
backup singer for Luther Vandross.
E Shut up, George. 5.
5. Wesley Bush.
Ah, this is hard. I'm going with CEO again.
I tried to come up with the most mundane names.
He said
in
Yeah.
the
Bush.
This is hard.
Really. Number 6.
Bush.
David Jukes.
Oh, with the name
David
like
Dukes?
Jukes?
He's CEO of nothing.
CEO of the second ring of hell.
Basketball. 7.
Number 7. Ian Clark.
Basketball.
Clark.
Number 8.
Shut up, George.
Troy Clark.
Ian Clark. Troy
Aw,
Clark.
Fuck.
That's 4 first names in a row.
Fuck. Fuck. See, I have to do C.
See,
I don't know. Can't
That's
have
too many
Clarks?
first names.
Too many Clarks.
Too many first names.
Okay. I give.
you're good?
That's it.
I don't know
All
if
right.
he's good, but we've got all 8.
The results. Dun, 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 dun.
Number
Actually,
1.
I think you started off pretty strong here,
Number
kid.
1.
Number 1. Lance Stevenson.
Basketball.
You said he plays for the Lakers now.
Born Ready, a.k.a. Make 'em Dance Lance.
All right.
Number 2. Chris Middleton. You said
Basketball.
shooting
Bucks?
guard for the Bucks.
Yes.
Still on the Bucks.
2. Hold on.
Number 3.
Is he good, son?
Yes, he's very good.
He's got that 3
He's
point.
going to get a max contract next year.
Okay.
Sam Allen. You said
CEO.
CEO of Deere.
You said Sam
Like-
Allen,
John Deere.
and I thought you were going to say Sam Cassell.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't play anymore. I think he's coaching though.
He coaches a different team every year.
Number 4, Gerald Green. You said
CEO.
shooting guard for the Rockets.
Bitch.
He still has cornrows,
Bitch. All right. That's 1.
and he has no problem.
That means I got
getting
2
into a
wrong.
fight.
2 wrong.
Number 5, right?
CEO. Whatever you.
Wesley Bush. You said
CEO.
of
Bush.
Northrop
Yes.
Grumman.
Yes.
Defense
Grumman.
contractor, eh?
Yes, sir.
Number 6, David Jukes. You said.
David
With
Dukes.
a name like Jukes, I said basketball.
Of course you did. He's CEO of Univar.
Bitch. You can't be juking
This is a
people.
football game. Okay. That's the only time you get a juke. Number 7,
Breaking
Ian
ankles.
Clark. You said
Basketball.
point guard for the Pelicans.
I was gonna say
Baby,
Pacers.
that just came spirit. That was
He's
a
back.
spirit
He's
thing.
backup because Drew
That hit
Holiday's
me.
a starter, right?
He might even be third string.
All
You're
right.
not allowed to do Pelicans. He should know all the Pelicans.
No, they just that one
The
spiritually.
next one
comes
should
to
be
me.
CEO
Spiritual.
or former Pelican.
He got the last one
Ooh.
wrong. Check Diallo. He got that all
I
wrong.
said CEO.
You said Troy Clark.
No, I'm talking about the
Yeah,
last one.
yeah.
Number 8, Troy Clark. You said
CEO.
of Navistar. Did you only get one
I
wrong?
got 2 wrong.
Two wrong. Getting too good at this. It's getting
Holy
too good.
shit.
How did you do at home? You
That's
can
what-
let us know on Instagram,
Yeah, please tell us.
Twitter,
You got to
or
prepare better
YouTube
next
comment.
time. Josh did pretty good today.
Can't
yeah.
come at me. Half-ass attempts to trick me.
Whatever.
Getting there, baby.
Whatever.
Yes.
Or basketball player.
Or basketball player. All right. So next, we're going down to games.
Game change.
Damn.
So I want to. Okay. So we have some cool game stuff we have to talk about. Let's
I'm
go
sorry-
through the boring stuff real quick.
I'm sorry about looking at my phone, but I'm using it to
No,
reference
George is
what we're going to talk about in a moment.
All right. So I want to talk about Dead Cells. I've been playing on and off
Platform. Style of game.
on. I'm on. Oh, what style of game is it? We talked about it last time.
I know. Just a quick, like,
Metroidvania style game. You die, you reset to the beginning. I'm playing on the Switch. It's pretty much out for every system.
it's a download dilly.
Yeah, it's a download game. I love this game. You get better as you go on, and you get cooler weapons. I'm almost at the end. I feel it, but right when I was about to beat the game, a certain mob or a certain enemy just fucked my day up. And
Question.
pissed me off.
What's your preferred arsenal when you're going through the
I like that
through the link.
question.
through the
So
world?
That is a good question.
this game is about weapons and having different weapons and developing like a style of going through the game. I use most swords. I love the
Do you ever
daggers.
use shields?
Good question. So I use most swords. I love the twin daggers. Shields, I just started to learn how to use because I got a legendary shield from one of the bosses, and it was pretty fucking dope.
so
Shields,
you can equip weapons on individual hands.
yeah, pretty much.
When
Can you
get,
play like left-handed
It's
or
2
you have to
buttons.
play right-handed?
you get two
Main
tools
weapons. Yeah,
that you can like get down with, and you have 2 other tools that you can like throw out.
yeah. So you get 2 main weapons. So
Like on the fly, you can cycle through them on the fly.
so each
You can-
button is a weapon.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
you can
Okay.
map them to how you want them to a
So
button,
let's
Okay.
say it's sword and shield, or sword and bow, or bow and shield, like
or
that.
sword, bow,
Yeah,
bow.
or bow and magic, or sword and magic. And then there's like 2 tools, like he said. It can throw like a little trap that shoots arrows.
They call them tactics.
Yeah, you can throw little traps and shit. So mine's a sword, ice magic, every time, and then I'll
Frost
take
blast,
frost blast. Then I'll take the sinew slicer, so
sinew slicer. Yeah,
so it shoots out little blades, and then I'll take out the crossbow.
I have to point out, I really like that name, Sinew Slicer.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
It sounds livid.
I'll take all those with the dagger. I'm set. Freezing enemies, running around like an asshole. It's great. I love this game.
My shit
Freeze
is
and
the,
shatter?
what's that? The long ass not dagger, but
The
it's
lance?
no,
Like the
A polearm?
Naginata
Polearm?
the fucking impaler looking thing.
It's like a
It's
polearm.
hella long.
I know what you're talking
with like
about.
the curved blade at the end.
Nah, it's
No,
just
it's just
long
that
as
big.
fuck, and it's quick and like long, so you don't have to get that close.
Yeah.
The the ice bow,
Okay.
sinew slicer. If I get 2 sinew slicers, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the boomerang thing. What's it? It's something like a ring,
I forget. I know what you're talking about though.
but they almost do the same. Except that one shoots in 2 different directions.
Yeah.
If you got that, it's a wrap.
Yeah. You can kind of get through the game without touching enemies. You
Yeah,
can be
you can
real
just-
far away. just do
Throw
nothing.
that shit out.
Yeah.
But it also takes you can only throw them out like every.
Like 10 seconds. They have
Has
some
like-
really
has
There's
like
upgrades
recharge.
that you can pick
Yeah.
after each level, so you can get like a cooldown the lesson. So it'll be like every 3
reductions
seconds
and
instead of
cooldown.
8.
It's really cool. The game's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dead Cells. I'm gonna beat it. Hopefully, I beat it the next time I'm here. Have it beaten.
Hopefully, I'll be done with Spider-Man as well. I'm
Yeah.
real close. I'm just
That-
going to beat the
I was
story.
gonna
and
transition into that.
platinum it later.
Next episode, George will have a little review on Spider-Man for us. It's gonna be nice. Hopefully.
Probably. It's a week out, dude. I should have done.
All right. So George, can you tell us what we're about to talk about?
So recently, on a really shittily written website
Yeah.
that has occasionally good information, they came out with the top 10 sales of all time of a couple of
I like this.
really heart-touching consoles. Like
Yeah.
people love these consoles.
Hate
Top
the
10
website.
PlayStation games,
Love this. I love
sales all time in order. Number
Okay.
10,
PlayStation.
reverse order. I need like a fart roll. Number 10, Driver. Number 10. Number 10 was Driver.
Okay.
All right.
I
That game was
hated
really
Driver.
hype. Yeah, I
a
loved it
fan.
because it was really
didn't.
wacky controls and really like
Yeah.
tense, tight goals.
Yeah. Driving game. You're a driver.
A mob driver. It's a very tense situation. You're getting
Yeah.
Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 2.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Number 8, Metal Gear Solid.
Yes,
That's a great
of
one. That
course.
should be top 5 at least.
Always.
Number 7, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
2.
Yeah,
See, I
2's
enjoyed
better.
1.
Number 6, Tekken 3.
Okay, that's a good one.
Damn, I didn't think that'd be that high.
Number
That's a
5,
good
Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Eh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't play any of the Crash Bandicoot
I
games.
loved him, but
Number 4,
whatever.
Gran Turismo 2.
Yes.
Okay, I never really cared much for the car games.
Number 3, Final Fantasy 7.
Yep, that's me.
Number 4, Gran Turismo 2. Number 3, Final Fantasy 7. Number 2, Gran Turismo.
The original.
1.
Number 1 is Crash Bandicoot.
Huh? Top selling, huh?
All time.
That makes sense.
PlayStation.
All time.
All time.
Yeah, it's a kids
The-
game.
the-
Adults like it too.
The Crash Bandicoot trilogy was the best selling.
Yeah.
3 of the top selling, 10 top selling games of all time.
PlayStation,
So,
okay.
I don't know. I didn't play any of
So
those
fun
games.
fact, I didn't have a PlayStation, so I played all the games. I just never had a PlayStation.
That's interesting to
Yeah.
me.
This is the system I had right
Was
here.
this the MMORPG phase of your?
No, PlayStation 2 was.
I said when PlayStation 1 came out, you were what, 3?
Probably something like that. When
Yeah.
it come out?
96.
94 is when it came
94,
out in
95.
Japan, then
s-
95 out here.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah, you're right. I was
No,
there.
yeah, no, I take it back.
Yeah.
So next we have Nintendo 64.
Yes. I'm gonna go through every game.
Number 10, Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire.
That game was fucking fun.
That's what
That game
everyone
was
I
actually
know
really
that's
fun.
played it has said.
A really fun game.
Number 9, Diddy Kong Racing.
Shooter. Come on, that's a classic. If you don't know Diddy Kong Racing, you don't know Nintendo.
Number 8, Super Smash Brothers.
But I don't even need to say anything.
Number 7, Star Fox 64.
That game was amazing.
Number 6, Donkey Kong 64.
Didn't like it.
Really?
Yep, did not like it.
That's actually one of
Never
my
cared
favorite
for Donkey
Nintendo
Kong.
64 games.
Never cared for Donkey
I
Kong.
love Donkey Kong Country. Number 5.
Donkey Kong Country is a different story.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got.
Go ahead.
I thought they got better. I just wish they had taken the bongos out of GameCube. Number 5, top 5 Nintendo 64 selling games of all time. Number 5, you notice
Superman.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium was. I spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah, me
I
too.
did spend a lot of surfing Pikachu. Was my shit.
It wasn't that good though.
I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun
I had
with
a
it,
lot
but
of fun.
He was younger. He didn't understand it.
What?
I'm just
no, he probably
talking shit.
understand it a little more than I
A
did.
lot of fun with that game.
Number 4, Ocarina of Time.
I
Only
forgot
number
we were getting
4.
up here because there are better games. Super Mario 64 is gonna be on there.
Mario
It's
Kart
number 1.
64 is number 3.
Okay, that was a really really good game for friends and parties.
So you've already said it. Mario Mario 64 was #1 selling 64 title of all time. But I'd
Okay.
like to point out it comes with the console, so it's basically 1-to-1 console sales.
Were they
No, it
counting
didn't.
that? They didn't
I
come with
think they
mine.
have to.
It didn't come with
Mine's
console.
didn't, they don't.
What?
No.
I remember buying mine.
I only
Super
ever
Mario
saw.
World came with Super Nintendo, but no.
Are you sure?
I never owned Mario 64. I played it before I bought a 64.
you had to buy it.
And I was like, nope, Mom, I don't want that game.
Hold on. I'm trying to guess number 2.
What's number 2?
It's not fucking.
GoldenEye?
Bingo.
Yeah, there you go. That's a
Not
good
Perfect
call.
Dark.
Good call.
Not Majora's Mask.
Well, Perfect Dark and Majora's Mask.
I was just
were
thinking,
both.
like, what hasn't he said?
GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye is a good one.
I mean, I know like everybody loves that game, but I didn't think it'd be selling more than Zelda.
I spent
That's weird.
Well,
Way too
Majora's
many hours.
Mask was like at the end of the console life.
Yeah,
And then like
2000.
PlayStation 2 had come out, so people had kind of moved
Wasn't
on.
there two?
There was also a big problem, like the last.
Wasn't there two Zelda games on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Majora's Mask.
Majora's
and
Mask.
Ocarina of
Ocarina
Time.
of Time was number 4 on that list.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that
okay.
was like after a year after 64 came out was one of the first Zelda game.
96.
But like 64 had this issue where for like 12-15 months, like no games came out.
Yes.
And
yes.
then because they were focused on the GameCube or something, and then like 6-9 months before they dropped the GameCube, they started dropping all these 64 games.
Yeah.
So it really screwed up the sales of really good games at the end of the life cycle.
That's that wind again.
Yeah, I feel it now.
Sega Saturn.
All right, here we go.
My boy had a Saturn.
I can talk a
and,
little bit about
we
this.
played 4 of these games until the discs broke, and then he bought them
Holy
again.
shit. Okay, let's go.
Number 10. Hold up. Who had Saturn? Who had a Saturn here?
I had one. Wait, Sega Saturn.
Sega
was-
Saturn.
I had a
After-
Genesis.
After the
It
32X.
was Genesis,
I had a
then
Genesis.
Saturn,
Then
and then
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
I had a Genesis.
So nobody had a Saturn here.
All right, so we'll do this quick. 10 was Panzer Dragoon. 9 is World Series
Ooh.
Baseball. That's probably a Japan thing. Number 8 is Sonic 3D Blast.
I hate that game. It's ridiculous.
Number 7 was Sega Rally Championship.
Okay.
6 is Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Okay.
5 is Virtua Cop. We broke that disc. 4 was Daytona USA.
Daytona.
We broke that disc. 3 was Virtua Fighter 2.
Yeah.
We broke that disc.
Damn.
From playing it, not from having a fight or
Yeah.
being irresponsible. Number 2 is Nights into Dreams, which again
That
I
one
thought was a
game,
console launch title.
Like carnival.
Really freaking like.
game.
I think the story of the game was this kid fell asleep, and he became a superhero with a weird sock on his head.
Yeah.
What is this called?
Nights into Dreams.
That's
And you were like flying through the sky trying to collect balloons.
Yeah.
And it would be like pseudo 3D. You'd be flying,
That was
and they
really
would turn into the
sounds like
background,
Superman.
and turn
It was
into the
really
foreground.
weird.
Way prettier colors than Superman.
Yeah.
And not confined to cities. It was because I think the kid was asleep. It was way freakier.
It was like carnival-esque, like crazy
Yeah.
fireworks everywhere.
Like he had gone to
shit
the
like
carnival
that.
and fell asleep
Yeah.
having a dream about
That's
being a
some shit.
superhero
With
at
a
a
sock
carnival.
on his head.
It's
Weird.
like a.
It's like a
It's like a
bi
clown.
sock.
It's like a clown head,
a
thing, like a
jester
jester hat.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's had a mouth. I don't remember this person
don't-
speaking, and I think that had something to do with the dream world.
Maybe.
Anyway, number 1 was Madden NFL 97
Wow.
What?
Interesting.
Because-
97 of all years.
because Sega had the Genesis.
That was a
apparently,
very good Madden game, though.
apparently the Genesis was the best sports
Yes.
system at that time,
Interesting.
and
Okay.
then that was probably the best version of Madden at that time.
Okay.
I mean, do you have Genesis top
List.
10? Because I feel like that would have at least 3 EA Sports games.
Not on this list. I
Okay.
Not
don't.
on there. Okay. So that's next.
The Dreamcast.
Can I put my guess for number 1?
Yes.
Sonic.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Ooh, can I put mine in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy Taxi.
Wrong.
Crazy Taxi would be, I would say, like middle of the list.
Huh.
Sonic
Bingo.
has to be top, though. You can't tell me Sonic isn't top.
It's not the number 1.
Okay.
10. Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh. Yeah, they had some good games.
9. Shenmue.
Is Power Stone on there?
8. Ready to Rumble Boxing.
Really?
I thought Ready Rumble would be a little higher.
Neither is Power Stone 2. 7. Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. I forgot those dreams.
Not Soul Blade or Soul Edge. Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
6. Crazy
Crazy
Taxi.
Taxi.
Yeah.
I love
5.
Crazy Taxi, by the way.
NBA 2K1.
Yeah.
2K
Oh, it's going to be
what?
NFL 2K2 or some shit.
No.
4. NBA 2K.
No.
3. Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
2. NFL 2K1.
No.
1.
NFL 2K2.
NFL 2K.
No.
Yeah.
2K2 was like,
Why?
yeah.
That's
yeah.
PlayStation 2.
So let me tell a story about this.
There's
So
also a GameCube color list, but go ahead.
I had a PlayStation. I think we got it in 96 or 97.
Yeah.
Dreamcast came out $99.99. So remember I played a lot of sports games. Like I almost played exclusive sports games in the 90s.
I believe that.
Madden 2000 on PlayStation. Now, at this point, PlayStation's graphics were so outdated, right?
Yeah.
But the gameplay was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But the
So
pixels,
refined.
the pixels looked
It was jagged edge
Oh, it looked
polygons,
horrible.
but the animation was,
But it was
so
so
fluid.
smooth.
Okay.
Yes, it was
The
great.
controls
So-
were so responsive.
Before we go on with this, Dexter, let's make a game out of this. Let's put some what we think will be on this list. This PlayStation 2.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish
That's
the
not the
story
list
first.
I have.
Oh, what is it? What's your next one?
GameCube Color.
Game Boy Color.
Boy Color. Excuse me. I already voted.
So are these
Game Boy Color.
Are these
Hold on, let me
specific?
just
Oh, go
dump
ahead.
this out real quick.
Go ahead,
So
Dex.
we also had a Dreamcast because I was like,
Yeah.
I got to get this Dreamcast. It was cheap as fuck.
Mhm.
And the 2K games were trash, right? But they looked
On
for the
Dreamcast.
time of fucking amazing. Like,
Okay.
it almost like for that time, you're like, oh, I'm watching the game, right?
Yeah.
And some of my
But
brothers,
the
being
character
like,
did not do what you wanted it to do.
no,
Ever.
you had two moves. That was it. Like,
forward and left.
Yikes.
like a behind the back on the basketball. It was trash.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the spin worked. Sometimes it didn't.
And so I remember having to like fight over the Dreamcast because they wanted to play. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Play PlayStation in the other room. And I could just play the PlayStation nonstop. And it was
Mhm.
like the dopest Madden game for the time. But it looked like shit. It looked like playing a Game Boy game when you have access to a GameCube.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, but it were controlled
Amazing.
like a Wii.
It was great.
All right.
So this is top 10 Game Boy Colors. A
Game
very
Boy Color.
popular system.
So I have a question.
Number one,
Is this
Pokemon.
yeah? Hold on. Is this
Which one?
Yellow.
Wait, is this regulated to just Game Boy or Game Boy? Because there are Game Boy Color games and then there's Game Boy games.
Well, if Tetris is on there, then it's Game Boy.
What I have is it says Game Boy Color, and I have a list of games. I can't.
I could see the game.
Was it the Tetris or Pokemon Yellow?
Yeah, Tetris is always going to be on the top of that.
It says it's a short-lived platform, so it might be a lot of.
That's what I'm saying.
It's Tetris number one. We can get this over with.
Yeah,
Tetris
that's true.
number one.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
so it's
no,
only
no.
Game Boy Color games.
Okay.
Number 10, Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages.
Oh, it's Game Boy Color games then.
Yeah.
Number 9, Pokemon trading card game.
Oh, I love that game. Fucking love that game. I fucking love that game. I'll play that game today.
Number 8, Donkey Kong Country. Make sure the battery in the cartridge
Yeah.
functions so you can save what you do.
Yeah.
Number 7, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX.
Yes, DX. Is Kirby on there? Kirby's no.
Number 6,
Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel.
That game
God.
sucked ass.
Number 5.
Damn, that's number 6.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, number 5, Pokemon Crystal.
Oh, Crystal was a good one.
Number 4, Pokemon
Fucking good
Pinball.
I was okay with that.
Number
game.
3, Super Mario Brothers Deluxe.
Never played it. I seen it a lot. I
Number
used to see
2, Pokemon Gold. Number 1,
it. I was silver.
Pokemon Yellow.
Silver.
Silver.
What?
I was a
I
silver
said
man.
Gold was 2.
Yes, I'm a silver man.
Pokemon Gold was 2.
Well, because Pokemon Yellow was
Pokemon
the
Yellow
first
was a-
colored one, though.
Silver is a color.
All the cities had the actual colors of their names.
Silver is a color.
Silver.
I know, but I didn't think that sold as much. Damn. Okay.
Did Silver have the Mewtwo glitch or something?
No.
Or the missing no glitch?
Nah. That was the first one.
Silver was just cooler. That's all.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Damn.
I love silver.
Damn,
I
son.
fuck with silver.
That's it. Those are
I
all
think
the lists.
I think yellow was still classified as a Game Boy game. That's why.
Maybe.
Ain't that a bitch?
I don't think it's a color game. Okay. Next.
That's
What's
it.
up?
That's it. Those
That
are all
was
the
it?
lists that I have.
I actually enjoyed that.
Excellent.
I kind of want to make some top 10 lists and see if we can like guess them off.
Maybe next time we can do top 10 sales for the next generation.
I'll look up
PlayStation
some stuff.
2.
Actually, I'm gonna write that down.
Let's go,
Yo, so
let's go with Atari 2600.
I was just going to say top 10 sales of Jaguar.
ColecoVision.
Top 10 sales of Lynx.
So
You remember that Lynx? the
TurboGrafx
handheld?
16.
Oh, man. Which was actually only 10. Did you remember that controversy?
There's like 22 games or some shit like that.
Remember Bonk's Adventure?
Bonk's Adventure.
Imagine Super Mario, but instead of jumping on the animals, then you hit them with your head. Bang.
No.
He was a
Okay.
caveman with
You
the
bonk them.
Yeah.
very clearly Fred Flintstone inspired color
Rip
palette.
off.
All right, guys, we have some wacky news. Some whack. What do we want to start with? Some spork attacks? Some
Yes,
asteroids?
let's do the spork.
Oh, right. I got to get my phone out. So, in San Francisco, where we are currently located at
This
the
is the
moment,
spork capital of the universe.
yes, a woman was attacked. An 18-year-old woman was attacked with a spork by a group of other women at 4 in in a Denny's. In the
8th Street, 800
800
block of Mission.
Do they have 800 block of mission? Okay, I was going to ask if they had names and or races of these people, but
No, they did
The names
not.
I
and
think we
faces
can
of them
all guess.
Have been they're
All right.
18 at 4 a.m. at Denny's
In the
Right?
in the Mission.
In the mission.
and they're stabbing
In-
each other.
With sporks.
The
Come on,
so
guys.
the article was written today. We can assume this happened
In the wee hours.
Monday evening.
Yes.
Tuesday morning.
3:50 in the morning.
When I'm getting ready for school.
Yeah. Really?
No, I'm
I was about to fucking say, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
I actually had a really nice night of sleep last night. Thank you very much.
Good, sir. Good. So yeah, she was 18. She was hospitalized. They attacked her face with sporks.
She better get fucking hospitalized. She can't complain if she doesn't go to the hospital. At least then she has a lawsuit.
Oh, geez. 4 other women attacked her. Teenager was allegedly held down by the women, who slashed her face several times with plastic utensils and then ran off with the victim's cell phone.
That's ice cold right there.
Cell phone. She
got that silly bitch.
wasn't considered life-threatening, but it was probably embarrassing.
It's pride threatening.
Yeah.
I mean, you get jumped. I don't think anybody should be embarrassed about getting jumped.
And spork attacks are rare in the
Unless
United
you were
States,
talking mad shit.
But there have been other reported cases of spork attacks. I don't care to go through them.
I'm not going to go
I
through
don't
the
care to
acronym
go through spork
attacks.
attacks.
Do they say where these other spork attacks happened, or were they
America?
undisclosed?
A lot of them in prison.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, I can understand that. You got to put a
Prison.
shank on anything.
Come on, man. This shit don't count. You fucking nerd. Not all
Deputy
statistics are important.
County jail, and Humboldt. And Humboldt.
That's what happens when you're so high. You just fucking
You're
real.
sitting there eating ice cream with a spork and you get mad at your friend. Dude, that's the 6th time you dropped the bowl.
All right, let's move on. Spork attacks they're watch out.
Underrated.
But
Watch
shout
out.
out to
They're
sporks,
encroaching on the neighborhood.
Watch
Vote against spork attacks.
Yeah, and vote, please. Scientists discover blunt-shaped asteroid. Say it's almost definitely not aliens.
The counter to that is that today or yesterday, last night, maybe this morning, Harvard scientists came out with a report. They're saying that it was aliens.
That's what I did see, was that it was aliens.
Mm-hmm.
A letter from Harvard University scholars assert that the blunt-shaped Oumuamua.
It's a Hawaiian word.
Oumuamua.
I would like to apologize for screwing it up.
Oumuamua.
I don't speak
Yeah?
pigeon.
Right there.
Aumuama?
Oumuamua.
Aumuama.
We'll figure it out one day. Fuck you.
I didn't want to say it because it's real disrespectful.
They say it may be an alien probe, the Harvard University people, but the scientists who rolled the spliff are killing the buzz. That is the name.
Wow.
That's the headline. They're just saying it's not a fucking alien probe or whatever it's supposed to be. It's a fucking... Go ahead.
The article that I read said that they assert that it was an alien probe, partially because of its shape, partially because of its trajectory, and partially because of the way it accelerated after it passed us.
Okay, so was this them throwing rocks at us?
Possibly.
Hey,
They say
niggas.
it's like a probe. Plus, it had a really low heat signature, like it was being masked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know,
it's cold. It's a rock.
to say that it's impossible that there are aliens out there is naive.
Yeah, nobody's saying it.
To
there
definitely
isn't
say that that's
possible.
aliens is short-sighted. So, I don't know. Probe them back, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's throw rocks.
If they got that eye contact, go say hi.
Let's throw some more rocks.
Probe them back.
Peacefully say hello. Please.
So would you want to meet aliens?
Hell yeah. I'd rather represent humanity than a whole lot of other people.
Dexter, would you meet some aliens if you could?
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever.
You'd be scared?
I mean, I meet weirdos every day. Take a walk down 6th Street. Some of them could
Yeah?
be aliens.
Would you introduce them to your children?
Nah, hard pass.
No?
Hard pass.
Well, that depends on what they try and do.
I'm good. We gotta have a.
I would.
Back at the questioner.
I fucking would. I'd love to see some aliens.
So vote yes on aliens.
Yeah. Fucking, they
They just
try.
smoke a bowl with some aliens.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
You
not
kidding me?
because it's like foreign and I don't want to be
Exactly.
responsible for an
Some
intergalactic
fucking
incident.
World of World shit.
What I would say is
Your ambassador got our fucking ambassador lit.
what I would say is, here, why don't you take this and sample it and see if it's cool with your physiology, and if it's cool, you come right back and we will get fucked up.
That is the most
He's probably
stoner
gonna get
movie
so
shit
high.
I've
He'll
ever
be high
heard.
for like 3 millennium.
In
It
my
depends on the
life.
size of the aliens.
This is the most stoner movie shit I've ever heard. I love it.
What do you want me to do? I'm already smoking
Please
weed.
go sample this and see if it works with
I
your
don't want to
physiology.
be responsible
Then
for
come
getting
back
an alien
and
sick
we'll get
on the strength of a
wasted,
peaceful
bro.
fucking gesture. Come on.
All right, enough of the alien
Come
bullshit.
on.
I need some ghost sex.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid spirit
Before I
whore.
mentioned this, when I heard this about this article,
Yeah.
it was brought to my attention that Bobby Brown has also claimed to have fucked the coast.
Well, Bobby Brown.
A specter, a spook.
I don't think
Bobby
he can
Brown
claim-
fucked a
Poltergeist.
lot of shit.
He
A
So-
ghost
he'd
is
be
definitely
claiming-
on the list.
This is New York Post.
That's what happens when you
October
put cocaine
30th.
in your blood.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of ghosts.
2018. A woman who had sex with 20 ghosts is now engaged to a spirit. She's
So
engaged.
she found the
She's
right one.
settling down. She's been fucking ghosts for a while.
She found the right
and
one.
she finally got the right
Good for
one.
her. Good for her.
This
How old
is-
is she?
There was no going down
Old
on
enough
one
to know
knee.
better.
Probably.
This is a quote from her. There was no going down on one knee. He doesn't have knees. But for the first time, I heard him speak.
Wow.
She told the Sun. I could actually hear his voice, and it was beautiful.
Shit. She
Deep, sexy, and real.
Two things. What is she?
She's a white woman. You
White?
can see her right there.
How
Real
old is
basic
she?
looking, too.
How old is she?
Do they have her age on here?
Did he look
They
like
do
two
not mention
triangles
her
stacked on
age.
top of each other? One much larger than the other.
Sometimes I get the feeling that I'm being moved, she said. Orgasms I have with my spirit lovers have been way more satisfying than any I've had with ordinary men.
Sounds like she has a really good vibrator.
Oh, yeah.
Or really good mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said we haven't discussed the details yet, but I think it will be
Just pan them out.
it will be quite a big do.
Yeah.
She's Australian. I don't know if that helps and she's 30 years old.
His family's gonna show up from the grave.
That's definitely quite a big do right there.
What if she's fucking some OG ass ghost, like somebody like Shakespeare or some shit? Not even like a new ghost.
When the fuck has Shakespeare been to Australia, motherfucker?
Yeah, I don't think he's not
Why
trying
does
to
it-
fuck anybody from there.
Ghosts,
If you're a
ghosts,
ghost, man, you can get around.
ghosts
I
are
don't know.
supposed to stick close to their bodies.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
If there were ghosts, slaves would have come back and beat the shit out of a lot of people.
I do not believe in ghosts.
That's a Paul Mooney joke, but I think it's true.
I like it. I like it.
You don't
Yeah.
ever hear. I've never seen Crispus Attucks coming back down Massachusetts Avenue.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Ooh, what?
I had not had a phantom fling for a while, as I was away on business. Starting a new relationship was the last thing on my mind.
Okay, wait. So
Yeah,
this.
I need new medicine.
Then one day, while I was walking through the bush enjoying nature, I suddenly felt this incredible energy.
Oh.
A new lover had arrived.
I also have.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to you, I told my ghost story before.
She's
I've
on
actually
some shit.
seen or experienced ghosts.
So you don't believe in ghosts, but you've seen ghosts.
No, that was a Paul Mooney joke. I just said that.
Fucking come up with your own material. Fuck.
No,
Trying to
as long
laugh.
as I say it's Paul Mooney and I'm not accused of plagiarism on
No.
the next podcast, we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Mm-hmm. That's
I've never had an encounter
you
with
ever
a
had a ghost
spirit.
encounter?
I could swear one of my houses had some kind of weird energy, but I can't say it was a ghost. I just probably was gonna get fucking.
I do feel that weird shit in
Killed.
cemeteries.
I don't feel that at cemeteries so often.
There's a
Nobody dies at a
uh,
cemetery.
when I was a kid, I've
Are you haunting a cemetery?
no, I wasn't haunting a cemetery. That's not, again, don't look in the rearview mirror. That's the Tenderloin sound effects right there. We went to the National Cathedral when I was a kid, and we went
Okay.
down to the crypt, and that felt really weird.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But I was in a hotel. I'm going to
Yeah.
say the name of the hotel because that motherfucker's haunted, and I want you to avoid it if you're not into ghosts. Hotel Shattuck Plaza. It's in Berkeley.
Okay.
I used to work there.
Cool.
I worked in a restaurant. Down in the basement, we had the walk-in, and I needed to go downstairs to get like milk for coffee. That's exactly what it was.
Didn't you say you were in the walk-in and then it molested you?
No, I never have been molested.
No? Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Heard it wrong.
The Georgie Hole again is not open.
It is open.
It's not
been
open.
I
It's
mean,
never
when you're
been
To
open.
humans and
When you're
ghosts.
in the
now.
Hotel Shattuck, you never know, man.
It's not. Trust me. It's in that moment. It was much more not open.
Maybe
so
extraterrestrials.
I'm in the walk-in getting milk for the coffee, and I
Yeah.
hear children playing behind me, bouncing a ball and giggling.
That's fucking weird.
And I
would've
turn
fucked
around
with
and
that.
there's
George is coming for you.
I would have walked the fuck out.
I did, and I told my man his name was Casey.
Yeah.
We don't have to yell him out. I
Okay.
told him at the time, I'm never fucking going down to the walk-in again, son. This is what happened. He was like, "Oh yeah, hotel's haunted. I thought I told you that."
Fuck you.
I was like, "Casey,
fuck
how many
you.
beers have we had? You never told me no ghost stories
Casey.
about the hotel."
I quit. Fuck you.
I fuck with Casey hard,
Casey, you
but
go get the milk next time.
he did. I didn't do it. Fuck, this
Okay.
shit fucked me up. So I know that there are ghosts somewhere,
What's our time?
but
We're good.
whatever.
All
Fuck
right.
them.
We're good.
So
The shit wasn't violent.
But
was
that's it
just
for ghost sex. Sorry.
unnerving.
that's it. Quick
Actually, if any of you guys have ever fucked a ghost, please write
one. Yeah,
in.
I would love to
Industry
know.
special at everything or industry special podcast at Gmail. You can write a fucking
Tell us.
whole essay.
That's a $250 Patreon tier.
Yeah, all right.
$250 to tell us your ghost story per month.
per month. One per
I'll
month.
give you $3 if you come on and tell us a fucking ghost story.
If you got a ghost story,
I need some evidence though. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's
Just
pretty
believe
hard,
stupid
that.
some scratchy
fucking
film or some weird
Yeah,
wave
something
file
or-
or something like that.
ghost marks. I don't know. quick Josh question, because I want to get to know. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo soon. If you guys had to get a new tattoo or get your first tattoo, what would you guys get?
I'm getting the Sephiroticum. It's a back piece.
How big?
It's a back piece.
What is it? What
Damn.
you're getting? What?
It's like a pagan interpretation of the Sephiroticum.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a tree of life.
I have no
you're
tattoos.
biting
I
on
have
me,
no
dude.
plans on getting tattoos. I've never thought of getting any tattoos.
So if you like were ever like, oh man, I want a tattoo, no idea.
If I was, I'd
Tupac?
get the dumbest shit I can think of. Literally.
Would you get
Really?
Thug Life on your forehead?
Yes.
I'd get
please.
grub life across my belly.
Grub life across
Yeah,
your
that's
belly?
what I'd get. There you go.
You should get like Fernet about it. Like, I don't know.
So,
Or like your inner thigh.
Fucking love to see that.
Some real like
On my
stupid
thigh.
place.
So
Your inner thigh. So some like whore can laugh while she's blowing you.
question:
Forget about it, bitch.
Why would you get the Sephiroticum? Is it
He said he
personal?
is getting it.
Oh,
right?
okay. When you get it, what's the reasoning?
Just a
Personal.
little bit of symbology.
Okay. What does it mean
You
to
looked it up, right?
I couldn't find
I
it.
told him it's a tree of
I'm
life,
about
but
to
it's a
fucking-
pagan interpretation.
tree of life.
If it's a tree
A
of
lot
life,
of
I get
a
it.
lot of times you see the Sephiroticum. Some people think it's like a mathematical formula for life. Some people think
Yeah.
it's like the biological tree of the order of life. Some people think it's like an alchemical formula.
Okay.
There's a lot of different illustrative things. I'm gonna get it to look like a real old tree.
That's nice. That's dope.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. Dexter, why not? Why don't you ever thought about it? It's tattoos
I
just not your
never
thing?
saw a reason to get a tattoo. I don't
That's cool.
understand. Man, if that's your thing, that's fine. Like
That's cool.
some people don't vote. That's fine.
I dig it. That wasn't me this time. What the hell was
Motherfucker.
that?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's cool. Respect.
To each his own. That's not my thing. Never,
Yeah.
like I said, just never had the like. I see people with tattoos. I looking like okay.
That's cool.
I don't want
Some
no.
look nice, but
I don't want no
you know,
neck tats.
Or they have art on my wall.
All right,
my
so
body.
let me ask you this: assuming you were into tats, where would tattoos be off limits?
Ooh.
Oh, definitely wouldn't be on my face.
I'm not into face
No
tats for
face
me.
Tats.
I kind of like scalp tats.
I
Those
fuck
are
with
kind of
scalp
cool.
tats. Big time.
I don't know about neck tats.
I like neck. I like back.
Neck tats are okay if they're like an extension of something else, but I'm not like a fan of like people's names or like
That's
lips.
just weak.
That's not, or like sports logo.
You can
or-
tell me you don't want a teardrop.
No, I don't want no
You want
records
a
of how
teardrop?
many.
You want a teardrop?
Also,
Um,
it's kind of like an identifying mark. And I know in
That's why it's
2018,
covered.
all of
covered.
our shit is already. Everybody has all of our fucking DNA and everything's
Yeah,
already
you
You know
fucking.
how many
brand-
times I've masturbated in
linked.
public? My DNA is
You were
everywhere.
branded by when you were born.
So,
man. That's what your
yeah,
social
but
is.
I mean, 20 years ago,
Hey, that's
you know.
not true. They used to have a record of
it's almost
my
like branding
fingerprints
yourself with
and
your
footprints and all of that. But my original birth certificate burned to the ground.
Yikes.
I'm free.
I doubt it. Highly
I'm
doubt
freer
it.
than you, marked ass
I
busters.
highly doubt it.
I don't know where the fuck my birth certificate is.
What about you?
I have my birth certificate, funny enough.
No tats. I don't think I would get like a dick tat or like a.
I can't have tats in a place that will stretch or compress
Good luck.
too hard. Like, it can be small, but like, I think somewhere on the arm, even though that can. You think back there, behind your ear? I don't know.
Those
It's kind of
fade.
sexy. It's kind of sexy with. How do I say this? I met some attractive ladies with really sexy things behind their ears, and I
Yeah.
never really asked what they were or what they meant.
Yeah.
Like one of them actually had the treble clef,
Huh.
which I really liked.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
But sometimes it's like Chinese characters or like little flowers.
Yeah. I like really simple tattoos. I can't stand elaborate. I can, but it's too much sometimes. I don't need a big koi fish doing a splash in the fucking water on the side of my body.
I'm not. I don't want to. I think
But
Yakuza
if you guys
tats are
want to
cool.
pledge $5,000 on the Patreon, I'll get something tattooed.
All right.
I'm for sale.
just not on his face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just
I'm for sale. Damn it.
Would you get like a sleeve?
No, if I do get a tattoo, it's going to be something discreet, or not discreet, but not going to be huge. I'm not going to be sitting there for 12 hours getting tatted for
Huh?
$5,000.
I would.
It's multiple sessions. You know?
Nah.
Yeah.
We need some rich people to listen to us who want to give us some money.
What would you get? What would you get?
Ouroboros.
Where?
So it's actually a two-part thing. It's
Like
gonna
around your
start-
navel?
So I haven't thought about exactly where. It's going to be either right here on my arm, my wrist. I could be on my finger.
I don't want finger tats. Those
What
things,
is?
those are
what-
way too sensitive.
Snake
I
biting
couldn't
its own
sit
tail?
still long enough.
Oh.
For
okay.
me, it represents cycles. But
Or
also,
two snakes eating each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks
It
like
could be
that.
two snakes. It also represents like rebirth, the cycle of life, things like that.
Mhm.
I use it more for people in their cycles. I tend to notice that a lot. That's been it's like my spirit animal at this point. But eventually I want to change it to Ouroboros.
Your
around
spirit animal?
Spirit animal, baby.
You untrustworthy motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. A snake bite around the tree of life. That's what I wanted for a while. Going around. So Ouroboros around the tree of life. And I want to weave it into the tree. So I want to figure out.
Copying my tree of life.
No, it's been mine for a while. So fuck off. But yeah, that's my tattoo. I don't know where to get it yet. I'm figuring it out. I was going to do it in Ireland, but I didn't.
That's why I've been asking people around here. Like, there are some people with really nice ink and shit. I'm like, where'd you get your ink?
I've been talking to that one usher. You know who I'm talking about.
She's dipped in tattoos.
I know.
Yeah.
But
She must get a tattoo every
is she
week.
from?
She's like barely able to drink.
Is she from the city?
I don't
No,
know.
she's East Bay.
I mean, okay, so she's from the Bay. So
Yeah.
her stuffs probably are from the Bay. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
she's told me where she's gotten hers before.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. That was my question.
I hate to say it like
interesting.
that, but like white people with rich black tattoos, those are the ones I'm really looking for.
Yeah.
Because it's like the quality of the ink. And I hate to say it like that, but the pale flesh and the way it,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
It's an easier canvas.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you ever want to Google Draymond Green's tattoos, he has a lot of them. You can't see them.
Who gives a
Can't
fuck?
see 'em.
He needs glow in the dark ink.
All right. That was our
He needs white tats.
that was a very early episode of the industry special. It's pretty much
It's 2:45.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is weird. This doesn't happen, and we're not drunk, and we're not kind of tipsy.
That's exactly why we're so finished.
We're normal. Yeah. This is weird, and I
Yeah,
gotta
we're not
go
running off on a
vote.
tangent.
I gotta do some shit. Let's end it.
Go vote.
Thanks for listening. This was the industry
Peace.
special, episode 18.
Wait a second.
Dexter, run him down.
No peace.
Run him down.
No, stay with the
Industry
peace.
Special, no you at Twitter. Industry Special with the U. Snapchat, Instagram. We are on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. If you would like to donate, pledge some money, and get some good shit back or hang out, patreon.com/industry special. Hopefully, in the coming months, we get enough money to finally get on Spotify.
Yeah. Wait.
Go vote.
You go vote. We haven't done this in a while. What'd you guys eat before here? Before we came?
I had breakfast. This is the eggs
Just
and toast.
breakfast?
I had taco dip that I make. This beef
Yeah.
with black beans, corn, and then I roasted some vegetables and chilies and
There you go.
blended it up, mixed it all in there. Eat it with some chips.
Right on.
That's my Red Dead fuel.
There you go.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Since it was voting day, I went to Prop C. Proposition Chicken. Cool. That's it. Thanks for listening, fuckers.
Peace.
Peace. See you next time.
Peace.